personal carbon emissions.
Good evening, everyone. This is Science Wonders News. I'm Olivia Lyons, and this is my co-host, Kennedy Confurious, not to be confused with coniferous, like the coniferous forests.
Today, we will be discussing personal carbon emissions and how you can reduce yours to make the environment a better place.
Personal carbon emissions are also known as your carbon footprint. It is a representation of the effects you as an individual have on the climate in terms of the total amount of greenhouse gases you produce.
Many of your actions create carbon emissions, which contribute to global warming.
Why we must reduce our personal carbon emissions.
Sea levels will rise and plains will become uninhabitable because of melting ice caps.
The impacts on agriculture. Global warming could have large impact on agriculture because farmers would not be able to grow their crops under such high climates.
Reduction of the ozone layer. Warming can result in high cloud cover in the winter, giving chemical reactions a platform in the atmosphere, which would cause depletion of the ozone layer.
Warmer climate could change the weather systems of the world, meaning there would be more droughts and floods and more frequent and stronger storms.
Spread of diseases. Diseases will be able to spread to areas which they could previously not survive in because of temperatures.
Ecosystem change. Just like diseases, the range of plants and animals would change, with the net effect of most organisms gravitating towards the North and South Pole. Even a small reduction in personal carbon emissions can help the future generations with the problems they are about to face.
Life on Earth is possible because radiation from the sun heats the Earth's atmosphere, land, and water. The incoming radiation easily passes through the atmosphere to our Earth, but it cannot go back out because the atmosphere acts as a one-way valve. How much radiation escapes depends on the amount of greenhouse gases in our atmosphere.
Carbon emissions adds to the concentration, meaning that less radiation escapes. Surface temperature of the Earth then rises. This could have disastrous consequences on us. Look at how much waste we produce!
Protect
our
world. There are multiple ways you as an individual can alter your lifestyle slightly to help reduce your carbon footprint.
If you want to reduce your carbon footprint, you could consider chucking your microwave. It may seem a bit drastic.
You should trash those frozen dinners because shipping and cooling them in the grocery store is a waste of energy, and then cooling them at your home is also a waste.
You should not use those type of water bottles, and you should recycle those. Those are bad for our environment.
All right, this increases my carbon footprint.
Especially when you have options like these.
Thanks, buddy. I love meat.
You should try and reduce your meat consumption, especially red meats.
It's all right. I'll just get a milk.
No! Not that, Jim!
All right, I forgot. Cows produce methane gas, which is harmful to our ozone layers.
Very good. You're catching on fast.
Done.
Come on, Kennedy. I thought you were learning. You should not leave electronic devices plugged in, such as phone chargers.
All right, I forgot. Even when they're plugged in, they still use energy.
Very good.
Use cold water. Not necessarily in the shower. You don't have to freeze yourself. But in things like your washing machine.
By using cold water in the washing machine, you don't have to use energy to heat it up, and it doesn't affect the wash.
Here's some ways these wonderful people reduce their carbon footprint.
Kennedy Confurious on site with Stephanie Doyle for personal carbon emissions. Stephanie, what do you do to reduce your personal carbon emissions?
I energy-proof my home.
Ah, like making sure your windows are closed and insulating your attic?
That's for sure.
All right.
Hi, I'm Olivia Lyons, on site with this lovely couple, here to tell me how they reduce their personal carbon footprint. So, what do you guys do to reduce your carbon footprint?
Buy organic food.
They buy organic food. By buying organic and local, there's a much better chance that it was grown in an eco-friendly way and doesn't have to travel as far with shipping.
Tanner, what do you do to reduce your personal carbon footprint?
I go native. I use native plants to landscape my house. Or around my house, that is.
Impressive! Those native plants will grow better in their original environment.
This is Olivia Lyons, here on site with Erica Williams. So Erica, what do you do to reduce your personal carbon footprint?
Well, I always pay attention to my packaging. See this little recycle sign?
You would do your part to reduce your personal carbon emissions by doing the simple things we show you on this video.
All these little things will combine to make our Earth a greater place.
Thank you for watching Environment News 1. I'm Olivia Lyons.
And I'm Kenny Confused. We'll see you tomorrow night.